Hello and good morning, my name is John Barley and welcome back to St Kalle episode 3. So, you've already seen in the small time lapses before and the picture showcase, there's some pictures I showed you, that I tedded all my grass and made it into bales as I said. And I took 2 contracts, one for harvesting soybeans, which paid out like 760 for the contract and an additional 400 for the product. But I also took on a sugar beet contract, which I'm about to finish now. There you see it, 89% completed. Now let's just see it. So, contract is completed, already 198 euros of sold products, but I have over 21,000 liters of sugar beet to spare. And just checking. Oh, it's dropped. Because when I started the contract, the price was about 900, but now it's 222. So I can sell it here at the wholesale as well for these 2 euros. I don't go to the sugar mill, but 200 for is still a good payout. After also 4,700 in the bank is nothing to be sniffed at. Okay, so now that that's done, I can complete the contract. Here it is, 11,441 minus the lease of the machines, so collect. So what we've got here, cultivating, there's another soybean harvest, 3,000, and a plowing contract. I think this is a field I just harvested. Field 14, could this be correct? No, field 4, I just harvested field 4, not field 14. Field 14 is over here, so that's there. But yeah, so I will now go back to the farm because my vehicle has just despawned. Get a good night rest, and tomorrow morning we will finally do our soil sampling on our own fields, because now is the time that I have a little bit money to spare, 19,000, and I can lease the little ATV, lease the soil sampler, and we can get going with our soil sampling. So see you tomorrow morning at the shop. Okay, here we are in my hayloft. So I still had the hay bales in my field, so I did this this morning, collected it, and I need to plow my field as well before I take the soil samples. But right now we have 9 hay bales over here and another 8 over here, and we already had these round straw bales before, and here are a load of straw bales as well. I don't enough straw bales. So I will now go down to the shop and get the little ATV, get the soil sampler, and then before I do all the soil samples, I will of course plow the grass field so that I can afterwards do some lime spreading, and then for the winter season I wanted to plant grass in all my fields so that in springtime I can make 1 cut of grass, do out of 2 fields, silage out of 2 fields, and hay out of the other 2 fields, so that I'm pretty well. Oh yeah, speaking of silage, my silo has done fermenting. I received this message sometime around yesterday, so I now still have silage in my what's it called? In the silo, in the compactors. What's the in-game term for it? Damn it! Bunker silo. In my bunker silo. So there I have some storage left, so I can now also go ahead and make some grass in the springtime before we will do all of the premium expansion stuff in the springtime, when we will basically do one field with carrots, one field with parsnips, and one field with red beet, and and of course the last field will remain grass. So I intended to go for the little Kubota, attaches 3-point, design 1, design 2. I don't think I will run over any wildlife at all, so we'll get a custom number plate. No. So lease 668 to lease, yes. And now the soil sampler. There it is. So this is the standard Indian one, but I also have the Xeriac special one, so I take ML, XL, XXL, I think L. Let's take L. Leave the colors as it is. Another 867 to these. Fantastic. Oh, and speaking about lime spreading, I will buy my fertilizer spreader for lime spreading, which is this one, the Lizard RCW5, 5000 liters. Main color green, rim color also green, yellow, black. I think keep it in yellow. And this will get a custom license plate. So the license plate is CW500 for 5. Because I cannot do the single 5 of. Okay, I do 5000. Let's just keep it like that, because the okay. So, and I will buy this one for 7,700. And I also need some lime. I will buy lime later on. So get the little Kubota on the run, and as I said, I will now first go back to my farm and plow my grass field, and then I will see you again for the soil sampling. Okay, here we are. Grass field is plowed, no soil data found, but we are about to change this. This plow is only leased, the Lizard 6M by Rowley Christie 1. I will return this to the shop and then bring my new fertilizer spreader directly with me. So let's just open the soil sample, and let's just see. I think I chose a good size for that. So I will now do some soil sampling, and you will get a little time lapse of me doing that. And when I'm finished, I will talk to you again. This fits quite nice. Okay, so see you in the time lapse. Enjoy the time lapse. Okay, all samples taken. Are you sure you want to send them to analysis? Yes, I am sure I want that. And while we wait for the results, I'll drive this nice little thing back to the shop and return it. Did its job very well. 1,000 for soil sampling, that's not too bad, considering the fact that, let's just take a look at the map. If I wanted to purchase soil information, how can I do this? Oh yeah, here. Purchase soil information. Only this would have been 4,000, and I just only spent 1,000 on all fields plus the. Oops, that was a sign. That was a sign. Plus the 1,600 I spent on leasing this vehicle. So I think I made the right choice. So let's just give this one back. Return. Return. Fantastic. So let's just hop in our Jeep and let's take a look at our soil map. Oh, I just reset everything from this field. No matter. Okay, so what we have here. A very loamy field, that's good. The other one is loamy as well. This is sandy loam. And this is loamy sand. Okay. So I think this should be the field with the lowest yield. pH. Yeah, pH is not so good. And nitrogen is really terrible. So what we gathered out of these fields was, I think this was around 16,000, and my barley over here, how much did I make out of it? 32,000 liters of barley. So I think there is still a lot of potential. And just let me take a quick look back at this map. So yeah, as you can see, none of the fields needs plowing. Okay, this one has weeds in it, makes sense because it wasn't plowed. But now I can go on with the seed rate, yield. Okay, the yield, yeah, the yield was really bad on this one. This was actually not too bad. Nitrogen, but pH. pH is the first thing to do. So let's get it on. Go to my farm, back to my farm, grab my tractor, go back here, grab the fertilizer spreader, grab some lime and get on with it. So yeah, you will see me do all this stuff, and then you will see me do some lime spreading in the time lapse. I mean, I think you already know how it looks like, but maybe you have never seen that little lime spreader I just bought in action. And yeah, description, the details of this mod will be in the description. And yeah, so lime spreading and grass seeding in a time lapse, short time lapse for both parts, will be coming to you very soon. So enjoy it and talk to you later. Okay, I encountered a little issue. I tried to spread lime. I mean, it's raining, yes, that's not good to do this in the rain, but the rain won't stop until 5 p.m. so I do it anyway. But I tried to fertilize it, so I put on the fertilizer spreader. As you can see, the discs are spinning, but it's not applying any lime, not fertilizer, lime. So, and before I record this, I did this with one of the standard in-game lime spreaders, and then they worked very well. So the thing is, I think my just purchased lime and fertilizer spreader does not work with precision farming. which is quite a backdrop. But oh man, hitting the same pile of blocks twice. So I just leased this one to try it out. This is the RCW3, not the RCW5. So let's give this one a try. Fill it up. And let's hope this one will apply some fertilizer, and if it does, I'm not fertilizer lime, I'm lime spreading. So unfold fertilizer spreader, turn on. Okay, this one does it, but only very narrow. I believe it's a 4-meter spread, but at least it does it. So I still have a second option, which I considered. So bear with me in a second. I will just get the other one. Okay, and here's the other fertilizer spreader, the Amazon ZGB 6001. Turn on fertilizer spreader. Oh, this spreads much wider. I think this is much more what I prefer. So the thing is, the smaller one, the Lizard RCW3, only costs about 8,000 euros, maybe a little bit more depending on what extras I choose. But this Amazon here is 23,000 euros to buy, just can't remember. So that, yeah, 21,700 without any options applied. So this is the RCW3, 8,500, and this is the RCW5, 7,500. I really like this one. I used it on FS19 already. It really worked very well before, but apparently it's not liking precision farming too much. So I mean, this Amazon is also leased. I will now keep it as a leased item and think about what I will do later down the line, because I already see that the lime is getting through it really quickly. I mean, there was no lime applied to the fields at all, so it's of course going through it really quickly. So I will now just sell the RCW 5 again, because it wasn't the right purchase. Yes, I hope I will get at least a good amount of my money back, and then I need to think about, I don't know, is there a lime buy station on this map, because in the amount this one as well, I mean, already used 50% of the IBC I had, so it's going through the line really quickly. And yeah, the bags, I mean, lime is not the most expensive thing you can buy. I think fertilizer is much more expensive, but nevertheless it is still money. Please don't tell me I cannot unload this. Ah, there it is, unload. Good. Okay, so I will go back to the shop and I will see you there. Okay, there is a buy station for lime seeds and fertilizer just right by the field, opposite of the farmer's market. So I will go there momentarily, but now let's just sell this fertilizer spreader back to the shop. 6,600, and I bought it for 7,500, so about 1,000 euros lost. Years of loss. Not a very client-friendly wholesaler. He could have really gave me all my money back, but I think, well, that's the way of life sometimes. Okay, so I will buy some lime and get on with the liming of my field with my new leased Amazon lime spreader. and then we'll just cut through here, and then I will see you later when that's done, and let's see how much money I actually spent fertilizing all this soil, and then I will just need to carefully think about if I'm going to buy this lime spreader or if I just browse the mod hub again, browse the brochures, and see if there's anything else I can use which suits me more, and well, not only suits me more but also suits my bank account more, because at the end of the day I really don't have much money to spare at the moment. So let's just lime. How much will it cost? Luckily the money is not going down too quickly. So 6,000 liters for 674, and if I go to the shop, big bag slime, 2,000 liters for 350, so 6,000 liters is 700, 1,050, so that was a cheaper alternative, which is quite good to know. So buying lime definitely here at this place and not somewhere else. Okay, as I said, I will continue and I will see you a little bit later. Okay, good morning, November the 1st, 8:12 in the morning. Yesterday I finished liming these fields. As you can see, my money is slowly going down, that being because I have a worker hired who's just cultivating my field. What is it? Damn it. It's this field here, field 1, of course, it's field 1. Because this power harrow doesn't work on harvested fields, or fields which just have been harvested, so you need to cultivate it first. So to be fair, I think I will replace this seeder power harrow combination very shortly, but I mean, I don't know if it was if it's an FS22 thing. I know that in FS19 it worked pretty well. You had a power harrow on the front and then a seeder in the back, and basically that turned them into a directional seeder. But I think it doesn't work on FS22 anymore, because as you can see, it's just the seeder that's doing something. The power harrow in front, the ground texture changes at the seeder, not at the power harrow. So maybe, yeah, I mean, that's another good reason to change it, but at the moment it's working, and I think I will use it now to do these fields, and then switch it out later down the line. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Not for this episode, but for the moment. So I will continue with that. I will do the seeding of all my fields with grass, and I will then roll all the fields. So that's the plan for today. That's why I switched to the next day in the season, because I thought I wouldn't be able to do all this stuff on the same day yesterday, because the time has already progressed quite a lot yesterday when I finished lining these fields. So yeah, I will see you in a little while when that here is done. Okay, hello, welcome back. So, I'm just finishing the last row on my field number 5 that is. And now, as you can see, it's already past 5 o'clock in the evening. I'm losing light, but all my fields have been seeded with grass, and as soon as I reach the end over here, I will show it to you on the map. Go. So let's switch grass on. Boom. Field 1, field 5, field 13, and this field, which has to used to be grass before as well, is now also seeded with grass. And as you can see here, field 13, this field, and field 1 have also been rolled. I could roll this one as well, but but no, I will not do that. I mean, it will only be grow over the winter time, and then it will be cultivated in as well. And I also, as I mentioned before, I switched my seeder to this one over here. It is this one, the Massey Ferguson 326 and Valtra 2617. So you can have it either in a Massey Ferguson or the Valtra configuration. I choose the Valtra just for no special reason, and I also just left it in this configuration. You can do it with transport wheels, and then you have these supports here, or this support, which you can use it to transport it to and from your fields. But I thought it will be used only around my farm, and I can work with this, although it's still very wider than the roads. But I will just go over the country lanes and the farming lanes, just like here, and I will not disrupt or harm any civilian traffic. Okay, I will now go back to my farm, take a good night rest, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Okay, good morning. It's 8:34 in the morning, and I just realized two things. First, at this time it's probably still too dark to film properly. Secondly, the nitrogen is okay, but it doesn't seem to apply. I mean, it has 0 point per square hectare and it needs 55, so I mean, if I take a look at it's applying a little bit here and there. But it seems to be that the nitrogen is okay for my fields, or even there's already too much on it. So, okay, this is one thing I realized. So, first thing, really too dark to film. Second thing, for nitrogen, maybe I don't need to apply it on my grass fields, but, and the third thing I realized is, when I was thinking about selling my product, so let's get back up to the top. So what do I have on hand? I have barley, which I intend to sell in January. 680 is the top price, and we are climbing, at least at the wholesale. Sorghum, I will keep it for my chickens. Seeds, yes, I will keep my seed. My milk, 1,400. No, not quite there. I mean, we are here at 1,300. I could sell some milk if I want to at the moment. Straw, I do have straw, but also sellable in January. 88, we are also already there. And I also have hay, which also sells in January at a very good price, or even it does at the farm production right now. However, what I'm missing here is silage. Normally silage is, I think, between milk and wood chips, or between wood and wood chips. Somewhere around here you can find silage, and it seems to me that there is no sell point for silage on this map, which is a little bit odd because there's a biogas plant on this map too. So my idea was, well, wait until the time of the year when silage sells for the best price, and then I will see you again when I'm about to sell all my products. So I will sell my barley in January, I will sell some straw in January, I will sell some hay, or maybe not some hay, because at this point in time I don't have that much hay, but at least I will sell some straw to get some money back in. But and I also intended to sell some silage because I have plenty of silage. I opened my silo. Let me just get this finished over here. So I opened my silo before, my bunker silo. Now I know the word. Well, this is my manure heap. So here, the bunker silo, over 80,000 liters of silage in it. So I thought, well, I can sell some silage as well to make some money, but I actually don't know where and when. I will try it at the biogas plant in January as well. So for me, it's now time to continue with the fertilizing, where fertilizer is required. And I will see you in January when I will sell some of my products. So, see you then. Here I'm back again, not in January, but I could have edited it out, but I didn't. I will show you that what kind of a fool I am. I hadn't automatic application rate switched on. That's why it wasn't applying that much fertilizer as it needed, because I did the fertilizing contract, I think, in the last episode, and I just lowered the application rate to the bare minimum to save fertilizer while doing this contract, and now I see that now I realized that I had to switch that on. So it was nothing to worry about, I was just simply stupid. And yeah, so now I will continue doing my fertilizing with the automatic application rate switched on as it should be. And as you can see in the lower corner, the color of the field is turning to from red to a deep orange, which should be the right nitrogen level. Just get this shut off a moment. And there it is. Now it's 50 kilograms per hectare, and the nitrogen is perfect. pH value is perfect. Expected yields 97% yield potential. Yeah, this is due to the ground, because this was all loamy sand, I think. So there's the answer. It was just my own stupidity, and now I can continue here. And now I will definitely see you in January when we sell some of the goods. So, see you later. Okay, just entering the city of St Kalle. As you can see, it's still not January, it's December the 2nd, around lunchtime, and I'm in my Fendt, and as you can see, it's clean. So this means I bought a jet wash, which is at the farm, but this is not the reason why we are not in January yet. There is another reason for it. At first, I'm going to lease some piece of equipment, which is this animal trailer over here. License plate can stay, so lease it for 673. It carries 6 cows, and the reason for this is actually a quite sad one. Beginning of this month, there was or end of last month actually, when I was doing the fertilizing, a farmer, a local farmer, passed away, and he didn't have any herons, nobody to continue his farm, to keep it running. So the farm was auctioned, and the money was given to charity, which is good. But the farmer didn't only have arable fields, he also had some livestock. And because it was all put onto auction, and the one who bought the farm was actually the local city community. So and they bought this piece of land here. They have no intention of continuing the farming. They just want it for property reasons, so they want to build something on here. And the thing is that the cows which are now here, here would have been killed. They would have been put to sleep because the city didn't want to continue the farming over here. So there was a conference at the town hall, and they were talking about what to do, and they asked if nobody wants to take the cows for free, because otherwise they would have been put to sleep, and they are good and healthy cows, there's nothing wrong with them. So yeah, I decided, okay, I raised my hand, said I have a farm, already have 10 cows, but I will take the cows. What do you want for them? And they said, well, we would have killed them anyway, so they are free. Just take them off the field within the next few days, and they are yours. So here I am, just now transporting these cows, and I will put them not into the open the barn over here where I have the 3 young cows, because on my farm the cows, we have the 4 months old, so these are my 3 4 months old cows in this barn over here, in the farmhouse Lauderer, and we have the cow barn where my other 10 brown Swiss are living in. So this is here, and that is where these 6 which I have now in the trailer, but I will make put all 10 into this barn right now. Yeah, this is where now the new cows, 20 cows, will all happily live together. And there you can see, there is my jet wash. So I will just now transport the remaining 4. This trailer is only leased. The trailer is, I mean, you've seen it in the menu, It's the Knies VA6, or this one here, because it's 10 cows. I could have bought the 8-piece, the trailer which holds 8 for a higher price, or leased it, or this one which also only holds 6, but this one does hold 6 as well, and it's way cheaper to buy, so also way cheaper to lease. Okay, so that's for the cows. So I now have 20 cows instead of 10, because I did a good thing and saved them from being just killed. Okay, and now this time for real, I will see you in January when we sell our barley and hopefully also our silage and some hay, and yeah, see you in January. Once again, not January, still December. Why is it still December? For a specific reason. The sales price of milk. I have exactly 6,000 liters, and it says something around there of good prices 1,400. But look here, Kaffeekucheneck is paying 1,500 for 1,000 liters of milk. So it's over there. This means it's a good time to sell some milk. So I will just now quickly get my tractor and put on the milk tank and sell some milk at the Kaffeekucheneck. So I will see you over there in just a moment. Or maybe just let me just look. Okay, the blue one was the water and the silver one was yeah, for milk. The silver one, because the silver one is stainless steel, of course. So let's just go over here. Oops, what did I hit? Oh, that little oh, look how the suspension of this thing works. Really nice mod. So yeah, now I will go to Kaffeekucheneck and I will see you there momentarily. So here I am approaching the cafe. No, that's not it. Kaffeekucheneck is just here. Yep, there it says Kaffeekucheneck. So where can I sell my precious cargo? Over here. So you asked for 6,000 liters of milk. So there you have it. Boom, 9,026 euros. Now I'm at 14,601, which is quite nice. I could really need that little financial boost after spending all the money on lime, fertilizer, seed, all that stuff. The issue with the fertilizer spreader, which didn't spread lime on the field. So yep, feels quite good to have a little bit more money back in my bank account. So, and now finally I will see you in January. Okay, it's January the 1st. I'm just feeding my cows and there's still a little bit left in my mixer wagon, so they are now fat, which is quite good. So, January the 1st. It is cold. It is snowing. How cold is it? What's the weather forecasting? -4 degrees. Very nice. So, barley, 32,618 liters, 700 euros sell price at the farm production, which is quite good because there it says top price is 669, so we're at 700. It is dropping, so we just need to get a move on as much as you can get a move on while it's snowing and the ground is free. is frozen, the roads are slippery and all that stuff. So I mean, this is just a game, didn't mind. But if you're in real life going over or on roads in that condition, just be careful. Okay, so let's just put this in here. I mean, I just need to go a second time. And then already, and then I still have 600 liters left. Maybe is there a? Oh, I really wish there was a trailer on sale, but there wasn't. So I will see you at the wholesale in just a second. Oh yeah, and as you can see, I mean, it's already covered in snow at the moment, but my grass fields have germinated. But you can only see this one right at the moment. So, see you at the wholesale. Okay, here we are, second load. The first one the first one you've already seen. Paid off like 5,600 per trailer load, so per 8,000 liters. Not too bad at all. So let's just see if the value is still consistent, but I don't see any reason why it shouldn't. Yep, 5,602 euros. So just drop off the second trailer as well, and then it's the question, what else shall I sell? So, and I took a look at hay. The hay should still rise in January to 113. It's at 111 all the way through, and only the farm production is still rising. The straw, however, reached its peak in January, so there's no rise or fall at 88 euros, and 3 out of these 4 are at 88. So I think I will start now selling some straw. Now just make sure that I don't hit a car again, just like I did the first time when I exited this sell point. So I will just now go back to the farm, load up some straw. I think I have a lot of straw in my barn, so I'm not quite sure how many bales I can spare. I'll just take a short look, and then I will sell some straw, one of the sell points, and I will see you over there. Alright, here I am, 96,000 liters of straw loaded, so I decided to sell all my round bales and a couple of my square bales. I now still have 10 square bales at 9,000 liters each in my barn, so I'm still holding like 90,000 liters of straw at my place, so this should be more than enough to keep my feed mix going, keep my cows going, and so on and so. I'm now going to the animal dealer, which is still 88,000. There was the green light, so the animal dealer is just here. And I will now, so there's the trigger for selling and not selling here, and they are selling. Boom, 8,751 for my straw. Very nice indeed, and I'm now already up at 45,000 euros, which I will need later on, because first thing I wanted to do is basically sell this trailer, this loader. It's a nice unit, don't get me wrong, and I'm happy that I tried it out, but it's not something for me, so I will switch this out on a short notice. But for now I will go back to my barn and I will continue with my hay and see how many hay bales I will sell. So see you a little bit later. Okay, 32,000 liters of hay sold at the animal dealer, 3,674 euros in sales price. And as you can see, the snow rose up really high, basically as high as this flatbed when you lower it. But it's a beautiful day, 2nd of January, and now with these products sold, I think this is where we end this episode. Next time we will see each other will be in April, maybe in March, I don't know for sure. Maybe I will show you the cultivating as well, because today in real life all the premium expansion is only 3 days until it releases at time of recording. So next time when we see each other, we will start doing some of the premium expansion stuff. So maybe we will see ourselves in March doing some cultivating, doing the cultivating of our fields. I will do a cut of these when the grass has grown, and I will make hay and silage out of it. But then in March we will do the cultivating with the new cultivators, which are part of the pack. And then in April we will start seeding red beets, parsnips and carrots. Okay, so that's it for this episode. I hope you liked it. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a comment, leave a like, or even do subscribe. Don't drive when you're drunk. This is a nice winter texture. Don't drive when you're drunk. And until next time, bye bye.